Hey,
Wynter,
what's up?
Wynter, welcome back to the show. I am so excited to talk to you again.
Thank you for having me again. I love being local.
Yes, New York City, baby.
Hey.
Winter, I mean, first of all, we're not going to talk about everything we talked about last time. If you want to hear what we talked about last time, go check our YouTube out, youtube.com/KEMPIRE Radio. But I want to focus on what's been going on since then. Your EP, the Human Condition Doleo. Oh my gosh, Winter.
Aw,
And I don't rave because you know I'm a music snob. I don't rave like that unless I really really mean it.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I worked really hard on getting this project going. Thank you.
Can you just walk us through it? It is an EP series. This is not just one little group of music that you're going to be putting out. It's going to be a series of EPs you're going to be putting out.
Right. It's four of them, and each one is an emotion. I'm sorry. I hear a little bit of talk back. Sorry if I'm just a little frazzled.
It's all right. We like frazzled here.
No, yeah, no, I want pins and needles. No, yeah, so it's four emotions, and I have about 30 songs already written and recorded for it. It's just, I still continue to go in the studio and try to make it better, and, you know,
Wow.
just along with my moving life.
Let's just kind of rewind. If you guys just tuned into TKIF Thank Campus Friday, I'm here with singer songwriter Wynter Gordon. She's back for the second time. It's been 2 years, Winter. Don't let time like that pass
Yeah.
again, please.
Mm-hmm.
Your new EP series, Human Condition, Doleo, the first one. Can you tell everyone first of all what does Doleo mean?
Doleo means pain in Latin,
Mm,
sadness and grief, stricken. Yeah,
damn.
that's what you can, yes.
Why did you decide to do this? I mean, and first of all, it's free.
Yeah, it's free. It's all the way out of my pocket.
Oh, damn, girl. Thank you. Appreciate it. First of all, it's free and it's really, really good.
Thank you.
So
Um,
let's just take it from the beginning of this human condition series.
well, I've been traveling around the world and, working with all these different dance DJs and just having this amazing experience for like the last 2, 3 years. And, I really enjoyed it. I really appreciate it. But
Mm,
I was growing as a person musically. I had always, played around with different genres and fusion and stuff like that. And I loved it. But being on a label where my dance music was the only thing being promoted, it
mm,
really, it really wasn't right in my spirit.
mm,
And I felt like I had to do something else, and I knew that it wasn't going to be promoted on my label. So
mm,
I just decided to do it myself and just to put it out there. And I knew it was different, and all the fans I had earned was because I had earned them through dance music and stuff like that. So I didn't feel like it was right for me to just put something out and ask for money for it, when I hadn't earned that right.
wow, respect,
So
respect.
I decided to give it away for free. I was like, you know what? If you're gonna love my music, you're gonna love it because you truly like it, because
Exactly.
you truly wanted to hear it, and not because somebody's feeding it to you.
Hmm.
You know,
And
that,
it's
that
really
is
good.
that is why. Thank you.
So why did you decide first Dolio, which you just said in Latin means pain? Why is that part one?
Because when I started it, that's pretty much what I was going through. It was the 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 decision to do like less dance music. I do dance music still, but I only do it to tracks that I'm in love with, and
Hmm.
and to with DJs and producers that I'm just undeniably in love with the production and the creativity. But
Hmm.
like I am doing less of it, and so I was just like, I was making good money doing dance music, and so it was a really painful process to say, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. Like, everyone looked at me like I was crazy, and a lot of people didn't support that decision. And it
Mm.
was very painful to go through that. And then at the same time, on a personal note, I had met my father for the first time in my life,
Wow.
just 6 or 7 months ago, and then he died. And it was just
Wow.
a lot to take in. And, there's a lot with my family and stuff. And I was just going through a big change. Like, everything was changing, growing, everything was moving. And the things that I was feeling was all very natural. The words that were coming out, it didn't take but 15 minutes to 10 minutes to write some of those songs.
Wow. Well,
Yeah,
well, you are a songwriter, so. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes it takes longer than that, but you know.
Yeah. But okay. So Doleo, you talked a lot about pain. First of all,
Yeah.
maybe that's why I relate to it. I love it. And we're gonna play a couple of tracks tonight here on the show, and we're linking everyone to where they can download it and listen to it. I know you say you're stepping a little bit away from dance music. How would you describe the sound of Doleo Part 1 of this Human Condition series?
I describe it. It's a fusion of every genre I love. Like every section, every chapter of the Human Condition is going to be that. Like, not one song is just R&B or pop or dance. It has a little bit of everything because that's what I am. That's the unique thing about me that no one could ever figure out. What is this thing about Wynter? Is that, like, really God has just touched me with all these different parts,
Yeah,
in music. And I there's no way to dwindle it down. I don't even know how to make straight dance music without adding emotional touches to it, Like, I don't know how not to do that. So, that's what it is. It's a fusion of every genre and every song.
One thing I did notice with this particular EP and the first part of it was there was a definitely more personal feeling to it. And even vocally, you just kind of went there. Do you feel like you really stretched what you compared to what you used to do vocally?
I mean, really, I know that you've been around for a while. You've known my work. But if you really know my work and things that I put up that don't really have any views on YouTube or anything, like Barbed Wire Bracelets, the song that inspired me when I went to Israel, I've been doing this stuff just for a really long time. It's just,
I had to play like I didn't know.
Like, I mean, it kind of hurts to get labeled as like somebody. Music is my life, so it kind of hurts to be labeled as somebody who only does one thing. Who only talks about sex, who's a one-trick Sally. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of felt like I was robbing God. Like,
oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave me this huge gift, and he gave me, like, I have a reason he gave it to me, not just to talk about sex and pleasure and stuff like that. There's a reason. And, so I was like, I have to sing how I really feel. I have to talk about real things and, not just the happy side. Sorry.
Were you uncomfortable with the success of Dirty Talk? Because that became a huge hit for you.
No, I was definitely not uncomfortable with the success. Like, no, let's not get it twisted. Like, honestly, I'm a grown woman, and I believe in sex, as an adult, as an older person, even elder teen, as long as it's responsible, But, like, there are kids listening and very impressionable people out there, and I grew up in the church, and it was just, like, very hard for me to come to terms with being an influence to much younger people, That was the only thing. I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Like, older people, you want to bump and grind? All right, cool with me. I love it. Let's do it. But whatever,
And now we're here with the Human Condition.
We're here, yeah.
The EP series. I'm just floored by it. And then I saw the video for, is that how you pronounce it? Stimula?
Stimula, yeah. Stimula. Mm-hmm.
Can you just tell everyone the story on how this song connects to your past?
Okay, so when I was in high school, at High School Performing Arts LaGuardia, our senior class presentation was at Carnegie Hall, and Hugh Masekela, he is an anti-apartheid jazz musician. His name is Hugh Masekela. He wrote a song called Stimela, and he taught us like 20 songs in Zulu. And it was the most passionate, like, most amazing experience of my life, spending like months on end with him learning these songs. And Stimela, the hook of it, just the Zulu part, was one of the songs that I learned. And it stuck with me since high school. Like, I remember the language, I remember everything.
That's crazy.
And so, yeah, just the emotion of it, like what it evoked for me, learning it then and what it meant. These people wanted to be free.
Mm.
And just what Doleo meant to me is like how much I just wanted to be free.
Definitely. What was the concept for the video? Because I know you just premiered the video.
We're animals, and we're a bird and like tiger, and just animals, and we were free animals, just being wild and just being emotional. It was an artistic, emotional depiction of free animals.
If you guys just tuned in to TKIF, I'm here with singer-songwriter Wynter Gordon. It's been 2 years, Wynter. I'm so glad you're back, and I'm so excited about this new EP series. And you just mentioned that you recently, in the last few months, met your father, and he passed away. Do you feel that you were able to come to terms with certain things with him before he passed away?
Yeah, I think meeting him was just about like me letting him know I forgave him for not being there. I felt like he was holding on, because he had cancer.
And how does that story show up on the new EP series?
I think just what happened in my life, and like I discussing kids, just the way it affected my family, and like the way not having a dad and all those things, just his being there, his being alive, but not actually being in that space, how it affected my whole life, the way I grew up, the way I expressed myself, everything. It all boils down to, he left, and this is the person I became when he went.
When you finally got an opportunity to say what you wanted to say and forgive him for that, how did that feel? Because I know a lot of people struggle with forgiveness and absentee parents and things like that.
Well, when I saw him in the bed, it was like in the hospital. I wasn't really mad at him. Like everything that I wanted to say, I couldn't say. It was this little feeble man that I had imagined all my life. He was like a child almost.
Wow.
And I didn't have anything to say. I just felt sorry for him,
Were you always looking for him?
Huh?
Were you always looking for him?
I didn't always look for him. In my mind, I imagined him. My looking was just trying to imagine what he looked like, what he acted like, what he sounded like, what he would tell me to do, It was just those things. I didn't look for him. I knew I wasn't going to find him.
And now with this, because it's you definitely, because I listened to our interview, not recent interview, but our interview 2 years ago, and I hear you now. Even just the sound of your just the tone of your voice just sounds a little bit freer, a little bit more open. Do you feel that way in your life now?
Yeah, I feel stronger in a way. I just feel like I've been through so much stuff. So, like, the little things don't bother me anymore. I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm not afraid to say no sometimes. I'm not afraid to stand up for what I believe in. And I think everything that I've been through is a lesson for someone else, and we'll be able to help someone else. And I'm just going to do what I want.
I hear that. If you guys just tuned in, we're here with Wynter Gordon. Wynter, we've known you as the songwriter. Are you still writing for other artists, and any projects that you can talk about that's coming up?
Yeah, of course. I am. I just worked on the new Ciara album.
Ooh.
So
what's that sounding like?
Yeah. I worked on her album, and I'm on the Major Lazer album. I have a song with Shaggy.
Okay.
So,
bringing it
back. So that, I know. I was really surprised and happy about that. Like, he sounds really good on the record. And I continue to do, I worked with some artists in Sweden who just put out a record. Like, I continue to travel and do stuff. I have artists in Italy and everywhere. Like, whenever I have a free moment, because I'm really focused on myself, whenever I have a free moment, I'm out there, being creative with someone else.
Just rewinding back, what is the Ciara album or the Ciara song that you did for her sounding like? What direction did you go with her?
It's very pop. I could say it's pop, and she sounds really good. That's what she's singing. Like, I've actually never heard Ciara sound so good.
Wow.
So, I'm not just saying it's my record. I'm very, very proud of her vocal ability on this record. That's pretty much all I can say. So, I was very, very happy with the way she did it.
Are there, the last time you were here on the show, I talked about different artists, not just different artists, but different songwriters and producers that you wanted to work with. And you had said at that point in your life, you had a checklist and you had pretty much worked with all the people on your checklist. And you said you were going to
Hmm.
start working on a new checklist. Have you started working on a new checklist of people you want to work with?
Yeah, I have.
Let's hear
Really, and
them.
no, this year, well, Ciara was very, it happened by chance. But I really want to work with Beyonce because I really like that she's taking, chances now. Like,
Yeah.
I really like what she did with Four and how she changed her sound, and she just wants to, try and find something new and something for herself. I really want to work with her, Frank Ocean, Wiki Lee, like Marina and Diamonds. There's so many people I think that are coming out the woodwork now. They're not that known, but
Hmm.
you know.
First of all, Wynter Gordon, you're very popular in the gay scene. A lot of people love you in the gay scene. You
And I
are.
love my gay boys. I love you guys. I'm just thank you.
And speaking of Frank Ocean, you mentioned that you would love to work with him. What are your thoughts on, because I don't like to keep saying that he came out because he didn't really come out. He said he fell in love with one particular guy. It doesn't make him gay, doesn't make him bisexual. He had that experience. He hasn't really said, which or the other. What are your thoughts on him coming out and what that means for music and especially in R&B and hip hop?
Um, I really considered Frank Ocean artist of the world. I wouldn't really put him in R&B and hip hop. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was very popular with the hipsters first,
Mm-hmm.
early.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I mean, I don't really care if anyone's gay or not. Like, I don't know what that means to hip hop. I don't know if anybody was checking for Frank Ocean to be hard or anything like that. It's like hip hop guys are supposed to be hard or anything, but that really wasn't his image anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know what that means for that, but I do think that musically, like, a black man doing R&B music, it kind of faded away for a little bit, but with him and Miguel, I mean, like, doing soul music and music, that really speaks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he's doing a good thing for music.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
I don't know.
And well, let's rewind because I want to really go back to talking about the Human Condition series, Doleo, which I'm in love with. Waiting is my favorite song so far. Well, it's between Waiting and No Hush because No Hush grabbed me from the beginning. I was like, oh, look at that beat.
Hey, all the song was so personal too. I laugh because I hear my friends and they're thinking about the meeting and who's it about, and I have to laugh because they come up with the weirdest people.
And is Doleo very, very, very personal for you? Are these your personal stories?
Yeah, very like super duper. I think that like even on my old project with the music I died, Back to You was really personal. I think I have really just like opened up a journal and just laid it out there.
Yeah, because I felt like after listening to, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Wynter, the person on
Yeah,
Doleo. What's
you
your?
should hang out with me.
I'm saying, my goodness, you're in New York. Hello.
We'll hang out in Brooklyn on Notion,
Right.
Bolton. Yeah.
But what's your favorite song on your new EP?
My favorite first would have to be Camilla, because I decided to make that, the first song to just have a video.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one would be Waiting,
Oh, yeah.
only because it feels so Phil Collins-y to me,
Yes.
and that's what I was going for.
Yes. That's exactly.
That's what I wanted.
That's exactly.
I love the 80s and the 90s and that sound, those chords. I just wanted to come back because I feel like, we need to feel those things again.
I have to say, I know you're taking elements from the past, but the way you did it and the way you constructed this whole EP, it was very fresh, very very raw, very innovative, and I appreciate it. I'm telling everyone to go get it. I'm linking everyone everywhere.
Thank you.
If you guys are just tuned into TKIF, I'm here with Wynter Gordon. Wynter, we're not gonna let you go just yet because we have our question of the night, and we always ask our guests our question of the night, and everyone is like back and forth on this question. So the question of the night is: how important is someone's kiss ability in a relationship? Is it a deal breaker?
Wait, what? How does someone kissing abilities?
Yes.
Yes, that is a deal breaker. Hell yeah.
Why? Like, why?
Come on.
I mean,
I know as an adult,
do you think?
intimacy is one of the most important things in keeping the glue of a relationship together. So, I mean, if you can't kiss me right and nothing else is happening.
Oh. Do you think?
Like,
Do you think? Because I know some people are hitting us up on Twitter and saying you can teach someone how to kiss you better. Is that true? Do you think that's possible?
if they're willing to learn,
Oh, are you willing?
you
to
know,
teach? Are you
they
willing
can't
to
be
teach,
prideful.
Wynter?
Hey, if you're my boo, I'm willing to teach.
Oh.
Hey, no.
the last time you were here, we asked you, were you in love? Are you in love now? Have you been in love? What's that roller coaster been like?
I've been in love before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've inspired many a song.
Mm.
But am I in love now? No. It's very hard for me to be in love these days. I have quite a long checklist
Oh.
to even require myself to fall in love.
What's the checklist? Give us a taste of what the checklist to date and be with Wynter Gordon.
Wow, you put me on the spot. Hey. Let's see. I'll say a few things.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to be secure or have potential in your life. Mm-hmm. That's not asking for too much. I'm a grown woman and I need things. I need support. Hey, come on. Great. Let's see. I need a guy with a sense of humor who's not jealousy. Who doesn't, who's not jealous. Not jealousy. Jealousy is a mother. I'm out there in the streets, traveling, working with different people. Mm-hmm. That can be a problem.
In the studio, late nights, we know how that go.
Yeah. Hey, funny guy. I don't know, sweet, kind-hearted, compassionate, good with communication.
Do you think that's impossible to find? All of that, all of what? Because you have a lot of lists.
Oh my God! I am just now standing outside. I'm so sorry, but someone just got hit by a car, and it's horrible. Okay. Whoa.
Only in New York. Are they okay?
Only in New York. Only in New York. A biker. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. If you're live on the radio right now,
look, it
someone just got hit.
Look, it is what it is here on the show. Are they okay?
They're okay. They're standing up. So.
Okay, then we can move on.
I'm sorry, that just happened right before my eyes.
I know, it's shocking. It's shocking, but we need you to focus, Wynter.
I'm sorry.
Wynter Gordon's here of TKIF. Wynter, first of all, it's a pleasure to have you back, and you cannot let 2 years go by, because first of all, you have the part 2 coming out. When is part 2 of the Human Condition series coming? And what's it called?
It's called Garage, which means rage in Latin, and it is coming to end of August. Oh, and nice. I think that all the people who were fans of my dance music are going to be in love with this project, because it's going to make you move, but not in a house, transy sort of way, but like a deal with something different. It's just going to make you move.
And what are the other parts? You said there's 4 parts to the Human Condition series.
There's Love and Lost.
Mm.
And I haven't decided what to call the last one yet. I'm still deciding.
This is exciting. I'm really excited to hear this series of music from you.
Yay!
You said that part 2 will be coming at the end of August. What is the record label saying about this series? Because I know they're trying to make a check. Right now, they're not getting that.
Well, I was talking to my label president the other day, and he said he's proud of me. He said he signed me because of my talents, and he will be supporting me wherever I am. If I leave Atlantic, if I stay, he said wherever I go, I always can come back right with the artist, and he supports whatever I do. So I have a good relationship over there, and I love the people over there. We stuck it out for a long time.
Definitely.
It's all good.
You know, we know the EP series is coming. When are we going to get a full album from Wynter Gordon?
After all my free EPs are out and done, you'll get the full album.
We got to support.
after all these free ones, y'all are gonna pay.
Well, right now they can pay. They need to go buy With the Music I Die EP. It's available right now on iTunes. So it's
That one is on iTunes, yep. And then download The Human Condition Doleo on SoundCloud, on the KEMPIRE website.
yes, we're going to be posting it everywhere because I'm so in love with this EP series. So happy for you, Wynter.
Thank you.
Before I let you go, Wynter, hold on. I know you're outside, so we're not going to ask you to sing unless you
No,
want
it's
to.
okay. There's so much happening on the sidewalk. Like,
Well, start singing to make a buck. Come on, girl. Sing whatever you want. Sing something from the EP.
Sure.
Sing Waiting.
There's a little bit of Zulu for you.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I mean, look, people here on the show know I do not rave about an art. First of all, I don't have people on here that I can't stand behind. And I really stand behind this new EP, Human Condition, Doleo. Make sure you guys get it. We're going to be posting it on our Facebook, on our website. Make sure you support it. It's very important. Make sure that you follow Wynter on Twitter, Wynter Music.
Yay, Wynter Music. Please follow me. We'll talk about life.
And some quick questions. Before we let you go. Wynter Gordon here. Wynter, what artists are you listening to now? I know you're recording a lot for yourself, but like, who are you listening to?
Who's on my iPod? I'm obsessed with Florence and the Machine ceremonials.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was gonna shake it out like 5 times a day. Seriously, and I imagine myself dancing to it. Then I do listen to Rihanna quite a bit. I really like her.
Oh, let me quickly tell you a story. One of my friends told me I think he was in Miami, and he heard someone singing "We Found Love." I get you were having a show down there, and you were singing "We Found Love," and
I did pride.
And they were just dumbfounded how wonderful and amazing you sounded to that song. Like that should have been your song.
Well, I think that it's a good song. So
it is a good song.
I think anybody singing "We Found Love" would sound good on it. Honestly,
don't say that.
Okay, anybody with musical abilities.
Yes.
It's a good song. Like you can't fuck that up. So
no, it's a great song.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
And now I need you to finish this sentence. We play this game with everybody. So finish this sentence, Miss Wynter Gordon. Life is.
Oh, okay. Oh, like a box of chocolate.
Ooh, the world needs
a little more love.
I believe in
unicorn.
Ooh, love is
overrated.
I want to thank
the Academy.
Oh, that's fun. The person I most want to be proud of me is
me.
I'm ready to forgive.
I'll never forget.
Oh, I want my legacy to be.
I was a good person.
Wow. I hear so many different things when we do finish the sentence, but you had some really interesting ones, especially the unicorn part. And before we let you go, Wynter, what makes Wynter Gordon mad?
Oh, God, there's a list of songs.
Oh, damn. Give us a short list, please.
What makes me mad? Inconsistency from anyone. Yeah, when people say they're going to do something and they don't do it. It's not like that.
Sounds like you're talking about somebody.
When you go to the store and they sell you things and it's expired.
Oh, I don't like
that. That makes me really mad. Let me see. There's just so many things.
Oh, damn. Okay, you
When the room smells like smoke in a hotel.
That's the worst.
When people smoke in the club, you know, you're not supposed to.
Or they're smoking that reefer in the club.
No, just cigarettes, anything. Drunk girls in the bathroom.
Oh.
Uh,
You got a lot of things. My God.
I know.
But they're all true. They're all true. I
think we all get mad at those things. Yeah.
What makes Wynter Gordon insecure?
Oh. Same thing as everyone. Zits. Pimples.
Did you just say zits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pimples. I hate those things. It's just from the devil. Let's see. Makes me insecure. Being short sometimes when I'm not having my heels.
How tall are you?
In a room full of models.
Oh.
I'm 5'6". In heels, I can get a lot of people. I look pretty tall, but I'm not that insecure though.
That's good.
Pimples are high up on the list though.
Where is Wynter Gordon her best self?
Where? On the stage. Definitely.
And where can people see you coming up? Because I know you're going to be promoting this EP series. Where can they see you next?
So many shows coming up. I'm going on a tour in September. I'll have more details. I'll send them to you later.
Yes.
But there's a tour coming up. I'll have one in September. I'll be on the West Coast. I'm in San Diego doing a Pride event tomorrow.
Wow.
I'm in Canada next week. So it's a lot coming. Yeah, I'm going to be in the UK in October and November. So there'll be lots of opportunities to come and get a show or come kick it.
Wynter, when are you and Claude going to finally collaborate and do a song or something?
Me and Claude Kelly have so many songs in the past. Like, you know, my computer and my iTunes is a very special place. Because I have songs from like Bruno Mars that never came out. I have songs with Claude. I have songs. It's a very special place.
I need to hear these stuff. Look, play.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool place to be there.
Data in the chat room. Data listens to our show and is such a big supporter of KEMPIRE Radio. He hit us up in the chat room. He said, you need to come to New Zealand. He loves you.
Okay. I will request that from my agent.
We gotta get you down there.
Yeah, New Zealand. Hey.
Okay, Wynter Gordon. First of all, thank you so much for being here. The new EP series, Human Condition Doleo, is out right now. The next part 2, will be coming out the end of August. So excited for you. Tell everybody where they can get more information on everything that's Wynter Gordon.
You can hit me up on Twitter. Wynter Music, WYNTERMUSIC. You can hit me on Facebook, wyntergordon.com. You can Google my name, and you'll probably find something
that I've
forgotten or left out. You know, the computer is very helpful these days, but, like, please Twitter me, and I'll try and answer you back. I'm on Instagram, also Wynter Music. Yeah.
Holla, it's Wynter Gordon. Wynter, stay on the line. We're going to play your new song, Stimela. Did I pronounce it correctly? I can't. Look, I can't. You pronounce it. You introduce it.
Hello, everybody listening to KEMPIRE. Thank you for sticking with us. We're going to play Stimela, my new song, off of Doleo, The Human Condition. Thank you.
Here we go. TKIF, baby.